Alright YouTube, welcome back to the channel once again. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this daily login UI. And this UI is made by Real Ted Davis on Twitter. So all credits go to him for the entire design pretty much. But I'm just going to be showing you how I recreate it. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to start off with a rounded rectangle tool. So if you go over here to your rectangle, you want to click and hold, go down to rounded rectangle tool right over here. And by the way, the canvas size is we go to pixels 1920 by 1080, and I think the resolution is 100. So let's make the radius, I want to try 25, and we're just going to start from here and create our base shape like that. Right, we're just going to drag this across. Alright, so for this, we're going to double click and we're going to change the color to this gray, as you can see. Alright, now we're going to duplicate this. So you can right click, go to duplicate layer, you can hit OK, or you could just use this shortcut Control J, and this will make a copy as well. Now we're going to go back to our rounded rectangle. We're going to click on this fill box, we're going to click on this red stripe, and this will turn off our fill. We're going to go to stroke, and we're going to click this black box to turn on our stroke. We're going to make this 15, maybe 25, as you can see. I'm gonna say like 22. Alright, and alright, so now I notice that there is a gradient on the stroke, so we're just going to right click and let's go into blending options. Let's go to gradients overlay, mode, normal, opacity. We could leave it on 100 for now. The angle is 90, and I have the scale around 100 as well. Double click on the black and select this silver color, and I think the top is just white. Yeah, let's hit OK. I think the stroke is a bit much. Let's go to 20. I'm also gonna hide the background so I can actually see what's going on. Alright, let's go back to blending options, and now let's add a drop shadow. Alright, there we go. The opacity is around 30, distance 0, spread 0, and size is 5, as you can see. Alright, let's do inner shadow. Alright, and let's make the color white. Now from here, let's increase the size like that. Alright, that was good to me. Let's make the angle 90. There we go. Let's hit OK. And let's close out of that. And now let's make this top part. Now let's make these stripes. So how we're gonna do that is we're gonna use our rectangle tool. We're gonna use our eyedropper to select the blue color. Now we're gonna use a rectangle, and we're just going to drag out like that. Control Shift H to get rid of the outline. I'm gonna go up, turn fill on, stroke off, and fill, select the same color. Yep. Now in your rounded rectangle, the outline, you're gonna right click and go to rasterize layer style. And now we're gonna take the stripe layer, we're gonna right click, and we're gonna go create clipping mask. Now we're gonna hit Control T, we're just going to rotate. There we go. Now we're gonna hold Alt and just drag this layer, and this will copy it like that. There we go. So now we're going to make a new layer, rounded rectangle. We're going to create this shape. Control Shift H to hide the outline, and drag this into our UI. Now we're gonna change the color to a blue. Alright, and what he used here is called a bevel and emboss, but honestly I don't think that looks too good, so I'm just going to do basic gradients. So change this color to the blue, and top to this one. There we go. Now we just add a little shadow as well, like that. Hit OK. Let's type out our text. So text tool, daily login. Here we go. Place this right here. Let's change the font. I'm gonna use Roboto. I don't know what it's called, but let's place it right here. Blending options for text. Let's go drop shadow. Turn the spread up, size down, and distance, opacity. Alright, so we got the daily login menu, and now let's make these. So use your rounded rectangle tool, and from here we're gonna hold Shift and Alt as we drag this out, and just make it completely square. I'm just going to place this one across here. Now what we could do is we could right click on this piece, copy layer style. Let's go to our square, right click and paste layer style, and as you can see this is the exact same, and we can just copy this by holding Shift and Alt, drag it across. Actually I want to lower the drop shadow before I do that. Alright, drag it across. And with this one, for the rewards that are already claimed, you could do Control U. You could right click, go to rasterize layer style, and you can hit Control U, and then you can turn the saturation down to something like this. Then we can take this one, let's copy it over, double click, and let's change the gradient to a dark gradient. There we go. And then we just copy these over like that. So we call these and bring it down. Let's just copy our text. So duplicate layer. And let's go come back every day to claim a new reward. Alright, let's go down and double click. We have a slight drop shadow, really slight, and copy the text again for daily login, drag it to the top. Now we're gonna make these the day counters up here. So day 2 and day 3, day 4 and day 5. There we go. And I'm just going to copy, make this the I'm gonna make this the coins, 500 coins. I don't want to keep changing it, so I'm just going to use the same one. There we go. Right here and also over here. So same thing for this one. You can rasterize it and make the lightness down like that. Day 2, day 1. Alright, now for the X button, we could use an ellipse, and we're gonna hold Alt, click on this color in the back, hold Shift and Alt, and then you want to drag this out. Alright, place it right here. Let's adjust. Alright. Now with this, you could copy, Control J, double click, select the inside color, Control T, Shift and Alt, drag it down, copy the text again, make this the X, and change the font white. There we go. Alright, new layer, and for the progress bar, we're gonna go for rounded rectangle, hold Alt, and we're just going to select the same color, you wanna drag it out. That if you want it exactly the same, you might want to lower the radius. But it's fine. So let's zoom in. Control J to make a copy. We're gonna make this the blue color. Right. And Control T. We're gonna scale. That. Bring this over here. Alright, blending options, and we're gonna do a gradient effect as well. There we go. Alright, let's finish up. New layer. Let's go for rounded rectangle. Again, let's make it the claim button right here. Drag it across. And double click. We're gonna select this bottom green, and now we're going to copy this. So duplicate, double click, and we're going to make this the top color. And Control T. You want to scale this shape. All right. Here we go. And copy this again, but this time you want this on the bottom. Double click, make this the bottom color, and just move it down. Right click, blending options, and add a drop shadow. Alright, and now we want to take your text, just put claim. This part is just text as well, so next reward in 33, scale down, place it right here, and adjust the drop shadow. And I apologize if I'm in a rush, but yeah, let's click here and select the red. And that is pretty much it, except this is not in the middle. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.